To address that. So hospital's been around 60 years. That's 60 years of doing the same thing and doing it well, serving communities around the world. And what that comes with is one of the biggest hurdles, which is you've got to bring around these people that have been doing business. They know how to do business very well. You've got to bring them into this new way of doing business. And one of the easy ways to do that is with things like the giving block, where you pop a snippet in there, and now you're able to receive crypto donations. That's worked out really well for getting this 60 years of doing things well to see a new way to do things well. That's one of our biggest challenges. The other one we finally are getting past, and it's, the dark web narrative. We faced that for years. Isn't this for XYZ? And we're like, no, it's not. Like, there's great work happening here. There's great things that are happening here. And I say that to say, every time something negative happens in this space, it does set us back. That is a hurdle that keeps coming up. It's just, you're running a 1600 hurdle at this point. You've got to get past it, keep going, keep the pace running, and that's just how we've been rolling with it.
I mean, I think as a platform, we were created to try and ease some of the troubles of onboarding organizations that may not be ready to get off zero on their own. I think a helping hand, in particular in crypto, even in your personal story and mine, I had somebody who taught me about what this stuff even is. And I think as an organization that's potentially opening themselves up to a new asset class, having education first as a tool is definitely important. I think that'll be the trend for still a few more years to come, but we've noticed, with the likes of St. Jude's and some of the other organizations that have onboarded with us, that once you get it, it starts to click, and then they take crypto and they run with it from a programmatic standpoint. They start reaching out to a different audience. They start doing things like maybe it's a POAP for attendance at your gala, or working with different creators in the ecosystem to help them, feel like they're contributing in a way that's impactful. But as far as challenges go, I mean, there's a lot of compliance and tax implications when you make a gift, and I think obviating some of that and taking that headache away is what we've tried to do, because it lets people get off zero in a meaningful way without having to say, well, I can't even custody my own assets as an institution. Like, where do I even go from here? So while the goal is obviously to have everything be decentralized and owned, in the end, I think having meaningful stepping stones along the way is a great way to get there.